Hello everyone and welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio Europe. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Blair. We're ready to get into the second map of this series. FaZe Clan versus the Movistar Riders. It's Mirage and it's time to bounce back for FaZe Clan.
I feel like they did manage to bounce back a little bit in the second half of that first map. Despite being down, I think it was 14-3, they managed to grind it back to give themselves at least a respectable scoreline. So they're going to be feeling warmed up. It is their map pick now. It is Mirage, their playground. Where the likes of a Nico, Rain, Olaf, Cold, Zera, Broken, they can just pop off. For Movistars, though, can they continue that streak they had on Overpass? Because one thing was clear. They were ready for FaZe on Overpass. Some of the rounds they had just looked like pure anti-strats they were throwing, especially on the T side, right? So I'm expecting to see more of the same. They obviously would not want to take it to map number 3, which is Inferno, which is, again, going to be definitely favoring FaZe Clan. So they would want to close this out 2-0. But let's be real. FaZe, they're no strangers to being mapped down, right? They can definitely claw this one back. And here we go. It is the map pick from FaZe. Movistar opting to start on the CT side. Steel with the nade and a kit. And Mofos as well taking one for the team. He's got a smoke, flash, and an HE as well to work with. And for FaZe, all the presence towards B apps, so it looks like they're going to be telegraphing play towards the A bomb side of Pincer, because they do have a player waiting patiently towards the T slope area.
Nico swinging out in towards middle. It's Alex who takes the initial damage on board. Now he was playing really well on Overpass. We'll see if he can continue that performance. It's Steel close by on short. They're running right into each other. Nico, there we go, gone. Thanks to Steel's USP. Nico was running right into Steel. Movable object. Takes his head off, and now Law getting the double. First kill onto Brokey, second onto Olofmeister. He's looking for a little bit more as they try to cross to the site. FaZe are dropping like flies. It's only Cold Zera, and there's the cleanup. Movistar Riders find themselves the pistol. Law with a huge triple.
That's massive. P2K, don't see that often. And FaZe, they really had a play in mind. A little unfortunate for Nico there, getting caught on the smoke. That was very 50-50. It could be Nico realized that Steel was in the smoke as well. But again, Movistars, I do believe these are all 3 pistol rounds won by the Spanish-Brazilian mix so far. FaZe, it's going to be the full eco. They don't get the bomb down. They will opt to go for just a deagle in the hands of Rain. Aggression. Top of mid by Movistars. It's going to be Steel who gets this one before he gets taken down, but that's okay. Long range duel. Alex mopping up the remaining players. Eastro joins the party as well. So a very, very quick anti-eco coming in from Movistar. So just lose the 1 MP9. And for FaZe, the buy should be coming in here.
FaZe Clan, AKs across the board on every single players, and utility as well. So volley coming in from FaZe. Movistar Rider, a little bit of bonus. MP9s, the mass in play. We've seen them do a lot of work today, actually, in our previous best of 3. We'll see if that continues in this one. FaZe Clan swinging towards middle. 3 players in towards top mid, and well, it's going to be Olofmeister catching out Eastor.
He's still going for the aggression played. Can't really blame him. It is kind of a bonus round for Movistars. They Steel there. Getting tagged dangerously low. They sort of have the MP9, so try to go for the hero play. And now we see a little bit of aggression coming in from Mopos. He's tossing the smoke, pushed in through it. That could potentially hoodwink Olofmeister, who's going to be tossing in the smoke. He's unaware that that's been heard. Will that be the rotation coming out from the CD side is the question. It looks like it is. And all of this, is he going to check the corner? No, he's actually made his way towards underpass. Mopos lying away. That MP9 at that range, Dinko, that could just shred a lot of people. And he's going to find the first spot on the second player as well. Flashbang tossed in. He's got to stay alive here. Teammates already in his sight. Can he make his escape? No, he doesn't. Olaf catches him out, but not tosses in a very, very painful nade. And here comes a hit on the B bomb site.
Well, Olofmeister runs over the top, dropping in. He should have spotted Steel, but Steel not getting the opportunity just yet. Up until that point, he swings and drops the bomb. in the hands of Nico, but Olofmeister does not overreact. Stays in the same position, catches Alex off, and now it's only Lol coming back in through the apartments. Now FaZe are taking their time. Sweet, sweet time. Ensure that don't get caught out by any sort of aggression. They wait the smoke out towards the kitchen. LOL is getting himself into that apartment's position. Now, they're aware of the possibility. Well, this is not going to be easy for LOL whatsoever getting back into the site. Reapproach, spotted. Olafmeister knows where he is. Now LOL just sits back, trying to find a way out, trying to take a fight, but it's not happening. FaZe are playing it so well. Olafmeister just wraps in below him, and there it is. FaZe find their first on the board.
That's a massive play from Olaf. 4K for the man, and also the way to play the 1v2. Really giving no chance whatsoever for Movistar to steal that one back. And there we have it. No, FaZe Clan. First buy round, and they do manage to convert. That being said, for Movistar Riders, that was kind of the bonus round. But they didn't really have that much money to begin with. So they have the op in the hands of eStore. AWP going to be very instrumental here, because apart from that, they just have the one more rifle. The Moss in the hands of Lowell. And the MP9, apart from that, is 5.7s and a Deagle. And, oh, eStore out in the open, lucky to escape. Burning alive, but he makes his escape finally as Mopos does push in towards B-App. So that's a little bit of real estate reclaimed by Movistars. Another pretty heavy stack taking place towards Connector. So that's a pretty good play, all things considered. Considering the lack of utility, the lack of weaponry as well, the fact that he's pushing so very deep is definitely going to be a problem. But as the smoke dissipates, he falls back as well. The B bomb side, very, very exposed. Just the one player with MP9 holding on to it. This FaZe Clan, they take a sweet time. They're clearing out mid. They have a lot of real estate control. But the fact that they have no one towards T-Slope or towards Palace means it's going to be a problem. Unless coldzera decides to slowly rotate back towards A.
Oh, a nice shot. Perfect timing to go for it as well. Smoke bloomed in his face as soon as he got the kill. Goodbye. And they need every kill they can get here, Blau. They need everything to go their way. Into with a huge disadvantage in terms of the weapons. Now FaZe looking to try and make a push in towards the B-bomb site. eStore has been dropped to 22. Wolfmeister still inside of the apartments. He should be taking the Ultra down, but he's swung by the MP9 of Mopos, who manages one in the 5.7, rattling away shots. It's Rincon. There's the bomb. Oh my god. Movistar Riders make it happen. 3 on the board, and the 5.7 from inside of the smoke unleashes hell.
That's just... And the crazy part is, apart from the first frag eStore got, just his sheer presence on the B bomb side, every terrorist's eyesight would train on him. All their attention was on him, and that allowed the other players who had Mopos with the MP9 towards the apartments. You had Alex with the 5.7, 3 huge kills with the 5.7. And just falls apart for FaZe, and that's got to be gutting. That has got to be very gutting indeed. They managed to win the first round, and then immediately Movistars, they bounce back, and now they have everything to work with. They had 3 players stay alive. They have reclaimed a couple of extra rifles. Mopos with the MP9. Apart from that, the rest of them, they're looking good. And for FaZe, there's just the Deagles, a couple of P250s, just one, in fact, in the mix. And this should be a very, very clean round for Movistars unless they completely scuff this one.
Yeah, there isn't too much resistance for FaZe Clan brought into this at all. We're going to be sending one guy towards top middle. It's coldzera. The rest, though, be walking in towards A and hoping that they can find themselves a bomb plant at least. Forced a couple of fights. coldzera taking a fight at window, but Steel will win the battle. Barely. Thought for a second he might have actually fallen, and that would have been absolutely horrible. Wolfmeister broke in, Nico'd up. Walking contact out towards Tetris. They're just jiggle peeking this from CT. Olafmeister trying to cross, blinded by Law's flashbang, and Steel will take his head off. Now Nico, his attempt to try and cross into the site, probably not going to go too well. He's desperately trying to pick up the Deagle. Now he's got it. He can swing and he will fall. Alex able to pick up 1 and 2 as he knocks them down. 4 on the board for the Movistar Riders.
A little bit of an Eco Cobra there, but Alex now looking good. 10 frags to his name. Just a couple of deaths. Still early days, though. That's Movistars. And these are the rounds you need. These anti-ecos. You need to win them while not losing any players, right? You need to start building up a little bit of an economy, because despite, even if you might go on a 6-7-1 lead, if your money's on the precipice of getting reset every single round, then once reset happens, FaZe are going to have pretty much a free entry into getting like a couple of rounds. And look at the aggression from Alex here. And he's just taking the fight to FaZe. coldzera is going to fall. A minute and 40, and already a man advantage for the Spanish side.
This is not the kind of performance that you'd kind of hope to see from FaZe Clan or Mirage. This is a really good start from Movistar, especially since they struggled on the CT side of Overpass. It was their T side where they did most of their heavy lifting. So now on this second map, it's good to see that Movistar are actually performing as well on the CT side. FaZe Clan now is kind of worrying, the start that they're having. Have seen flashes in the pan of a couple of players showing up. Olofmeister, who had a bit of a quiet performance on map number 1, showing up to make it consistent. Good setup from Movistar. I'm a real big fan of this hold on the A-bomb site, and it might just work perfectly because this is exactly where FaZe Clan are going to go. 45 seconds in play, Blair.
And there you have it, E-Store with a quick kill. Lowell trades, Olof doing what he can. Faroki missing a shot, finally he lands it, blocks Lowell's head clean off his shoulder, but Steel though, playing at the edge of the smoke. He spots that Faroki, goes for the spray, finds him. It's all in Olof now, he's got to get the 1v2, hiding in the smoke, waiting for it to dissipate so he can find a free kill onto Steel. Who's going to react faster is the question.
Olofmeister has a bit of an advantage emerging from the smoke. We'll see if he can find it. Steel is going to be spotting Olofmeister, but still can't find the kill. Olofmeister accurate in landing the headshot. And now a 1v1. He'll run towards the site, going for the plant. Not enough time to fake this away. He'll punch the digits through, and now Mopaz moves forward. And oh no, Olofmeister not quite in the position to win it. Mopaz takes it away on the MP9. And the Spaniards continue to find round wins.
He had the read. Olof had that read. He knew exactly where he might be coming in from. He had just committed to the fight. But Mopaz playing that to perfection as well. Doesn't take any damage. It was a very close round, but the Movistars, a win's a win. A round is a round. And they get to 5-1. They do take a little bit of a hit economy-wise, but you look at the cash that most of them have. It's about an average about $7,000 on other 4 players. They're going to be buying up no problem. Only issue being they won't have much of a buffer to work with in case they lose the next round. But that looks unlikely because FaZe will have to make do with pistols for the time being. A little bit of some upgraded utility, some little bit of Kevlar as well to work with. Can't really count them out though. They did manage to win a couple of rounds on Overpass earlier. Just with pistols. See what they have in store for us here. All the stars. They are looking quite impressive at the moment.
Well, Lowell does get rid of Olofmeister. On Alex catching. Rain looking the wrong way as well. EV4. Pistol trying to swing onto the site, trying to cause a couple of problems, but Lowell easily dispatches of Nico. Now FaZe Clan on towards the site, desperately looking for a bomb plant. But it's not going to be happening. Brokey left alone. 1v4 inside of Palace. Round is going to be picked up. 6-1 on the board. And again, very similar to what we've seen on Overpass. Just a really good start from Movistar Riders. FaZe Clan unable to put a stop to it at all. FaZe not really in the driver's seat at all today.
No, they're not. And that's a worrying sign. I mean, this is their map pick, right? You'd expect them to start popping off, all guns blazing, just taking an early lead, making Movistar struggle for these rounds, but they're not really struggling at the moment. That round's really going to help them out as well. They just lost Lowell, so you can see money solid. They didn't even have to expend much of the utility because they just took the deals with the... because FaZe just took the deals towards the A-bomb side and mid. 6-1. It's FaZe now for the buy. Up once more in the hands of Brokey. As the lack of presence towards an A-slope area does feel like it is going to be a B split by the looks of it. Alex sticking around for a while, trying to find a trade, but he will have to opt out of that fight. And that's finally an opening kill going the way of FaZe. And I think it's been a while since they've been able to get any opening success.
Well, Rain is about to walk around the corner, and he's going to check the right side, and that's going to be Mopaz picked right off. Now, 6-1. Looking likely we'll see FaZe Clan get themselves a second if they can just capitalize on this 2-man advantage they've got for themselves. Holding in towards the kitchen, it's Brokey, missing a shot, but still maintain the control of the B-bomb site. Heal up inside of Palace. The rest of his teammates will be joining him shortly. It's going to be the save call coming in from Movistar. FaZe have forced them to save, and the second round will be added to the scoreboard.
I think Mopaz might have to switch up his position towards the B apartments. I do believe FaZe have an idea. Rain there, he just knew exactly where he's going to be. And he does like playing aggressive towards B apps. But the chick might be up, might have to switch things up. And Movistar is finally finding some success, this time on the B bomb site. Being said, And even more impressive, they've kept all 5 players alive as well, barely taking any damage. Olaf getting scratched down to 94 HP, that's about it. And for Movistars, the fact that they have the buffer to work with is definitely going to be useful for them. They have the 3-gun saved. Mopos can buy for himself very comfortably, and Lowell will be dropped. So they're not quite out yet. But for FaZe, it's going to be a much required second round for the lads. And Nico and Cold combined with just 2 frags in 8 rounds. That is very uncharacteristic for these guys, especially on this map.
Yeah, I think Mirage I was expecting a completely different performance. You know, after Movistar Riders win map 1, I'm almost certainly expecting a third map, and you know, still am. We definitely have to expect FaZe Clan to come back into it somewhat. But with the way Movistar Riders have been playing, it's pretty consistent. And that's good to see. I'm very happy to see this team have a meteoric rise in the last few weeks. Good to see their confidence really hitting its stride. They've been grinding for a long time, and good to actually see a Spanish team doing well, because it's a nation that has famously been good at sports across the world, right? And just never really took off here in CS. And there's a good organization behind them. Movistar, obviously, a huge cycling team. Something I'm excited about is Movistar actually have a Netflix show behind the scenes of their cycling team. So maybe something in the pipeline for the esports teams. That would be kind of cool.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. I hope so.
Netflix.
I think that would be a good sign.
I hope it's as good as Tiger King, because that show is wild. But what's wild is the scoreline, 6-2. As FaZe do have the guns. They're gathering up for this A pincer. They have the late push coming in from Apps. That is called Zera. And this can actually work their way. They just have the one CT that's Lowell pushed up towards T-slope, but then the fact that they find no one towards short might make them change their minds here. The bomb has been picked up, but no, the bomb is making its way towards A, and this is a lot of map control being taken with FaZe. The problem here is the time. Trying to sell the fake over towards B, but not falling for it. Steel's aware it's going to be an A hit coming in, and it's going to be all off. He needed to get that kill. He found Rain as well. One player towards the CD side, and Rain, he is just not missing anything now, though. Brokey finds Mo as well, and one by one they fall. There have been 9 seconds on the clock. They do get the bomb down in A bomb side. It was well played by FaZe.
Yeah, much better round from them, and Steel into a 1v4. He'll just stay back and carry what he can into the next round. It's probably not going to be too much because FaZe are hunting them, trying to really burn this economy away. And a few of the players are starting to look a little bit skint, but the rest have got extra cash in the bank to drop them over. But this will start to really see the downfall of the economy of Movistar. Tactical pause coming in. Definitely have lost that indomitable momentum. And Rain obviously having a better performance, a resurgence there in that round. He was a little bit quiet on overpass as well, but he is currently second on the scoreboard in terms of kills. Eco, though, only on the 1, along with Cold Zera.
You can look at that as a good thing if you're a very optimistic person, because eventually...
Exactly, right?
eventually, they're going to get activated, and then it's going to get rough riding for the Movistars. But for now, they still have the money. They still have a little bit of reserve of cash to eke out a buy. The thing is, FaZe, they're looking good. They're not really going for these one-dimensional side takes. They're spreading out, faking stuff, reading it, getting the map control. And the thing is, Movistars are allowing them to slowly creep up. They're getting control of jungle. They're getting control of connector. Colder now not looking for the early deal, so his palace is coming in late. And a nice little flick there from eStore. Unlucky for him that he just gets a tag. It's a pretty hefty tag.
Flashing towards top connector. That's going to allow Olaf and Rain start charging on it. It's Lol at the bottom of the stairs. The Max just spamming away. Olaf Meister going to get the headshot back in. Map advantage now in play for FaZe. Quite a lot of damage done by Movistar as they run forward. Rain dropping in towards Sandwich. They've got full control of the A-bomb site. Movistar Riders, as early as it seems, it has to be a save call.
That's a very early save call. Just lose the one player towards connector. Look at the damage as well. Rain lagged all down to 7 HP. If the players were in the right position, this could have been a viable retake, but FaZe, finally, like you said, Dinko, signs of life. The heartbeat is slowly starting to pick up pace. So Nico and Cole still yet to do much, though. It's mainly Olaf and Rain doing the brunt of the heavy lifting. Even Brokey's just on 3 kills. 5 frags in total for Brokey, Cole, and Nico on their map pick on Mirage. And that's something you would not expect.
FaZe continue to add rounds on the board, nevertheless. Movistar Riders here on the CT side. Still Alex leads the way, 13-4. He had a very good performance in Overpass and here on Mirage, but they're going to need a big performance in this round as well. Otherwise, it's starting to feel like they've lost all momentum. Their money will be gone as well, and that's when FaZe Clan probably even the scoreline. Really getting into do or die time. They want to walk away with a half win here in Movistar Riders. Very dominant half in Overpass, but again, different story here in Mirage. Utility being tossed in, smokes up, Molotovs, quick play in towards the A-bomb site. Steel's going to look over the top of the stairs and catch Rain. Still a player inside of Sandwich, and the nade's actually only done damage to Steel, but it doesn't matter because he drops in upon Nico, taking him away. Zero will get the headshot back in, and a man advantage intact for the Spanish team.
That's a way to play it. That was a wild from Steel. It just went in, and FaZe were not expecting that, but they do get the bomb down. And Cold, Olaf, and Brokey are still very much alive. Just a one smoke, though, to kind of keep this retake at bay. And for Movistars, they have quite a bit to work with. Molotov, nades, flashes, and smokes raining in. Mopo's going to be leading the charge with the MP9. They've smoked off the bomb, but Brokey from Palace finds one. Second flash, not deep enough, and Olaf Meister's not a strike. Goes for the long spray. Doesn't quite get it, but it does so much damage. They're sticking it in the smoke, and Brokey coming in with a knife! And his Taglolo takes down his own teammate. And that's going to be the round. That was, okay, that happened.
A round everybody involved would like to forget. And, well, FaZe Clan do win it. The Chaos is out of the smoke. Lol, just shooting his own teammate. Unlucky. Oh well, 6-5. FaZe Clan. Still got another buy to try and take down here. Movistar Riders have got money in the bank still. Double up set up in play. Eastor and Alex having them. 2 for Mats and an M4A4. This really is the last buy though for Movistar Riders, unless they pull off another round where they bring it down to 1 player. Let's see what they can do. Good away. FaZe Clan sending most of their players in towards middle. The only player that isn't mid is holding up inside of B, so heavy take of mid. Ooh.
Ooh, Eastor. Double off setup this time. First time ever, I believe so far on the side, and Nova's pushing up. I like this. He was winning the duels, Alex rather was winning duels against Colter early towards Palace, and Cole started playing very passively, pushing up only like with 40 seconds or 50 seconds remaining towards Palace, and now Mopo's like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk up and take the duel. So early 2 opening kills going the way. Spanish-Brazilian mix. It finally started to wake up from what feels like they fell asleep for a moment there. They had such a dominant lead initially. 6-1 in fact. Now, do reply back. Brokey. Refrag onto Steel. He's been tagged on a 9 HP, so this is going to be a little tricky here.
Well, Rain taking Alex down off the top on the ticket box into a 3v3. Brokey, low HP, and Mopuz is going to catch him. That's the bomb. Mopuz has had a quiet performance, so this is certainly a round to step up. Aggression towards Palace, catching Caldera. Now Brokey and a 3rd kill picked up. It's Rain gone. They're not getting that bomb back off him at all. It leaves Nico in a 1v3 with 20 seconds left to try and recover this. He'll move forward and try his best, but the smoke is completely shrouding Mopuz. And well, Nico looks back and finds the headshot, doubles his kills. And well, he's held by Eastor, and the kill will come through. 7-5 in from Movistar Riders.
And they keep the 2 ops in play. Problem is, they lose 3 other players, and if you look at the cash, not ideal. FaZe can still potentially reset Movistars and, you know, just run away with this second half. That is definitely a possibility, but for the time being, Movistars still do manage to maintain the lead. Attack timeout getting called. Steel probably talking to his teammates, saying it's alright, guys. It's not too late yet. And the worrying factor is, I'm going to say it again, like, Cole and Nico have been very quiet, and once it switches over to the CT side, I'm expecting them to. It's just about odds, right? You can't have players of this caliber quiet for an entire series. That's never going to happen. Once that's happening, once that happens, rather, Movistars are definitely in for a rough time. It is Mirage. T-side. It's a map that's been played to death. Almost everyone knows what your opponent's going to be throwing at you, right? So at times, even at the highest levels of Counter-Strike, it kind of feels like you have to go for this playmaking plays, for lack of a better word, to kind of open up sites to make things work. It kind of feels like a game of tactical deathmatch at times in Mirage. So let's see how this one plays out. We do have, of course, the full buy for FaZe. They have money to work with, and for Movistars, dual op setup is going to do the brunt of the heavy lifting, because the rest of them, FAMAS, M4, utility pretty sparse, Lowell and Lopos. Again, fast play towards mid. Mid in 36 seconds, they're already down bottom connector. And that's something that FaZe have been abusing time and time again.
Yeah, Movistar really don't care, it seems to. They just give up middle. Happy enough doing that, and Mopers, through the smoke, catches Nico, trying to climb up through the window. Mopers has just stepped up massively in these last 2 rounds. It's actually you pointing out earlier that the fact, oh my god, okay, Alex catching all of Meister the Tris is going through the smoke. He'll take that every day of the week. And now this is a brilliant start from Movistar Riders. Things are just looking awful for FaZe Clan. I think Rain at this point has to be the player to make a play. He's just given away that he's up here with that smoke coming in. And Mopus is flanking around the back. Rain patiently waits for it. Now he can emerge.
That's such a good play from Rain. Like, just how patient and calm. He played that perfect. Toss in the smoke. They knew they were going to peek out. Finds another one. And from a 3v5, and he was saying, Dinko, this looks unlikely. Lowell, though, in such a good position. He could catch Cole here if he times it right. Goes to the long spray. He finds it. Now he knows where the second player is as well. Now they know where both the players are. Range was connector. It's going to just push up. Perfect flashback from Brokey. Oh, finally falls Lowell. It's all in Brokey. 1v2 with the AWP, and it's going to drop one down like an angel of death. He finds one. Looking for more P50. Comes out and he clutches it. Brokey, that's just ridiculous.
Brokey makes it happen. Missed shot time and time again. There was opportunity after opportunity for Movistar to win that round, but they let it slide. I said Rain had to be the player to make a play inside of the connector, and well, he did it massively. 3 kills coming in. If he had won the battle in towards Sandwich, it was likely he went on for the ace. Incredible play from Rain. There we go. Big play from him, and Brokey allows another round on the board for FaZe. That was not looking good for them at all. Movistar Riders back to a low buy. UMP, MP9, M4, Deagles not looking good. And again, FaZe Clan charging straight through the connector. It's Rain with a kill. Brokey holding in towards middle. He's finally overrun with steel through the fire and flames. He eventually will die.
And all off. This is just incredible. FaZe have more rounds than Nico and Cole have frags. And it's a very impressive T-side so far. 7 rounds. It is going to be 7. Mopo's the last man standing. And all off. Rain, Brokey doing so much heavy lifting. They've definitely made things very, very comfortable indeed, as we should be entering round number 15 in a few seconds. This is clearing out all the angles. Mopo is waiting patiently. Waiting for the bomb to get planted. There we go. I highly doubt he's going to be going for this retake. It doesn't have any utility, doesn't have a kit, just has an MP9 to work with. He's going to be biding his time, maybe hoping to go for some exits and potentially just pick up a rifle. But apart from that, it's going to be round number 7 for FaZe. And for Movistars, the money is... it's kind of crushed, Dinko.
Yeah, it looked bad going into this round. It looks even worse going into the next. They forced bought into this because they knew FaZe Clan's money wasn't that well built up to the amount of close rounds and the fact that they've been losing. Last round went down to a 1v1, so they know if they somehow win a force buy against them, they'll be having no money for the rest of the half. But FaZe now winning this one, leave Movistar Riders in a round that doesn't look so great for them. And probably are going to be walking away with the lead at the half. Now, FaZe Clan, again, are a map down. So if you're just tuning in, Movistar Riders are leading the way in terms of maps. Here on map number 2, FaZe Clan feeling more comfortable, but it hasn't been the case throughout Mirage. It definitely looked scary for them earlier on, but they script their way back in. A lot of close clutches, a lot of close rounds, but in the end, FaZe Clan are getting the results. Might just end the half ahead.
Indeed, FaZe Clan, well, at least all off in range is getting activated on T-side. one of the more trickier sides, some people might say, as Mopaz. Pushed up towards half smoking play. Coulter comes pre-firing, spraying around the corner, but Mopaz just behind like Gandalf. And he's still alive on 5 HP, trapped in the corner. He's gonna make his way towards Kitchen Eastort, trying to be sneaky, but Nico is very, very well aware of a potential push coming in. Another push comes in from Oval towards Slope, and Brokey finds himself another. And that just equalizes things. And Rain, if he finds one frag here, it's gonna be huge. And he's gonna try and sneak his way in. Steel spots him out, doesn't get the kill though. They're still unaware where Mopaz might be, and Mopaz could be the snake in the grass here. As Steel finds Rain, and just 2 players remaining for FaZe Clan. As Brokey finally burns Mopaz alive. Steel does not need to face as the remaining 2 players of FaZe head towards A bomb site.
Well, it's all on Alex being patient now in this corner. They're running towards the side. If they don't check him, this could be sticky end for Nico. Commit to the plant now. Alex should start to emerge. He'll go around the back. He has them both lined up. There's Brokey gone, and Nico executed as well. Alex, a big play, and it's 8-7 at the half for the Movistar Riders.
All right. Okay. They're
really enjoying this, aren't they?
Is this a thing now? Like, is this a thing among all the players? We saw this. I was watching NIP. Sorry, the Fnatic Dignitas game as well. A little bit of BM over there. Obviously, Fnatic, we know what they do, and I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I like it.
Well, BM, it continues throughout the maps, and what will be happening here is the continuation of Mirage after the bricks. Make sure you stay with us.
We're so far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL 1 Road to Rio. My name is Dinko. I'm joined by Blair, and we get into the second half of map number 2. It's Movistar Riders leading the way by 1.
Just 1. Can I make it 2 is a question. They've won all the pistol rounds so far. Fast hit towards B, but look at the stack coming in from FaZe. 4 CTs waiting, lying in wait, caught in the grass. Brokey's gonna be the first one to strike. Olaf doing his best to just buy this time. Alex, however, gets a trade, but Nico onto backs, and he's been quiet so far. 2 quick headshots back to back, making it a 4v2. Bomb dropped on the site, and the T's have a lot of work to do.
Well, Nico sits back on short. He'll run away. Bomb line on the floor. Movistar Riders desperately need to pick it up, but it's being watched like a hawk from Nico. Back into a short. He also has Cold Sarah and Brokey backing him up. It's a triangular hold of death, as FaZe Clan will win their 8th round on the board. A good start into the second half. They'll need to continue this moving forward. Buy coming up is going to be Cold Sarah on the FAMAS, MP9 for Olaf Meister, M4, and an MP9 in the hands of Rin. So FaZe, they struggled to get off to a good start in that first half. Now they get the opportunity to do so. And there's not going to be much of a resistance in this round from the Movistar Riders. So this should be a relatively easy round to pick up. And a 9th should be on the board for FaZe.
About time as well. The first pistol round they've won in very convincing round as well. And this is going to be money for days for Mr. Rain. It's fine 3, but that's okay. It's not his job. Money in the bank as Brokey finishes the remaining 2 players. A very, very quick round. No time being wasted by Movistars. And now the buy will be coming in. They don't get the bomb down, so there's not that little bit of extra cash they would have liked for that little bit of extra utility, but it's still good. They will have enough to work with. And for FaZe, Rain getting taken down means he will go for the M4 upgrade. So just all off with the MP9, apart from that rifles all around, and a superior bank of utility for the EU super team. Well, EU, South American super team. Movistars, again, not wasting much of time. They are pretty much telegraphing that they might be heading towards this B bomb side rotation. Not really taking place. The 2 players waiting. Nice flashbang. Both players trapped all off with the MP9. He finds one, swaps over to the AK-47 as Cold Zera joins the party from his best position. And it's all down to Lowell. 46 HP, and he's going to fall. 1 minute and 28 seconds left, and everyone's dead, Dinko. And that was a buy round.
Well, FaZe Clan, they've got everything they could possibly want now. Ops in the hands of Brokey, AKs, M4s, the buy round dispatched with, and the AKs picked off the corpses. They've got everything you could possibly want. Movistar Riders, it's a completely different story. They're impoverished, they haven't got a whole lot at all, and they will be accepting charity blood. And you want to do an event for them?
Yeah, might as well. Everyone's doing charity streams now. As Nico gets tagged jumping across. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, steal. Oh, Alex wasn't a great smoke. That wasn't a great smoke at all. It's okay. You just have the 1 smoke. They need to make that land. It doesn't land. So now they just have to hit the 1 peaks. That's all. Not a big deal.
Nico, she's out Alex, Rin, and Brokey finding kills, and now leaves Mopos into a 1v4. Well, the Deagle snaps 1 head, goes back in towards the window, looking that way, but he will back up into the waiting Rain, who will take him away. 11-8 on the board. FaZe Clan now feeling much more comfortable. The scoreline for the first time looks comfortable, but this might be the only thing that is uncomfortable. The buy coming in from the Movistar Riders is good. They've got the AWP in the hands of E-Store, AKs for the rest, utility in play. But the last buy round FaZe Clan had to deal with, they manhandled it. So we'll see if Movistar can fight back.
Yeah, that B rush not exactly well thought out, in my opinion. Yeah, and FaZe were definitely ready for it. As we do see, Movistar's just mixing things up a little bit more this time. Again, FaZe pretty happy just giving up mid control. Ooh, that's a chunky net. That's a very chunky net. Mopos and Alex. Total of over 70 points of damage being taken combined between the 2 of them. Which is a beautiful flashback from his teammate there, and he's been spotted out. He's got a smoke there to make his escape, and that's an AWP. That means he really can't go for the spam shots, and Alex getting control of jungle is definitely going to present a problem for FaZe. And with him having control of that part of the map, Brokey will be forced back to play from CD spawn. He's actually making his way towards market. And slowly but surely, Movistars are getting control of this A bomb site. Range should be careful. He's looking the wrong way. God, and all on the one player in that A bomb site. It is coldzera.
They're on towards the site, Steel getting the ball planted. coldzera though, from the position we've seen Alex do some work in. Again striking, but this time he'll only manage one. Mopuz gets over the ticket box, barely alive as well. One bullet connecting would have been enough. The coldzera stays alive under the wood. He will eventually fall to LOL, who takes him away, and now a 4v2. The FaZe clan nearly being able to pull that off, but coldzera just couldn't quite pull off the opportunity well enough. So Olofmeister and Brokey probably just having to save these weapons. Movistar Riders not really in a position to hunt, so they will get the weapons into the next. 11-9.
They finally managed to win the first round. They stopped the streak from FaZe. FaZe winning the first 4 rounds in the second half, and finally Movistars reply back. They just lose the one player as well, that is Steel. And yeah, I agree, coldzera played it perfectly. He was so very patient. And if he got the second kill on a player towards Tollbooth, that could have been the retake working in their favor. You know, because in a world where FaZe would have been 12 to Movistars 8. But Movistar, they do stop the leak for now. And of course, they have the weaponry, but so do FaZe. Off once more, still in the hands of Brokey. They did manage to save a couple of rifles. Only looking for plenty healthy, and Brokey just peeks out wide. Alex misses the dot, and he's gonna get punished for it.
Peek in from Nico. It's going to catch Mopuz towards top middle. Now that is definitely the start FaZe would be looking for in this kind of round, especially taking away LOL as well. It's flawless so far and absolutely nothing Spanish players could do. Now it's only Eastort up towards top mid. coldzera gets this kill to TMS across the board. Rocky going to flash up in towards middle. Need to overextend. They know Eastort is not in a position to win this if they just hold across the map. I'm suffocated and stuck inside of mid. Brokey. Jump spot. Flash again. Biding their time. Letting Eastort walk into them while Olofmeister flanks around the backside. Doing the damage. Spotting him. 1 HP. Nid will finish him off. That's his death sentence. 12-9. FaZe clan now 4 away from victory on Mirage.
Indeed, they answer back in style and very convincingly. And this time they kind of lured Movistar's Riders in a false sense of security towards mid. They gave them mid, and then suddenly, boom, Nico just pops out, gets another kill, and one by one they get picked apart. It was a flawless round there for the side of FaZe. It's definitely going to help their economy. For Movistars, though, they have the money, they have the buy. Steel will have to just make do with the Deagle, and Brokey, again, from Connective, being quite a problem indeed. He's very aware there's going to be a play towards Palace, and Nico and Brokey just tag teaming everyone coming out from Palace. Eastort is going to be left alone with the AWP, and unfortunately, the C4 carrier, Steel, just has a Deagle. He's the only player who didn't have a rifle, and this round's done before it even began.
Pretty similar to the previous as well. Just very quick. Is executing the players over on Movistar. And it feels like they're really getting into their stride now. We did talk about, you know, waiting the point where Nico steps up. He's definitely started to elevate his performance. Rest of FaZe is playing good. I mean, Olofmeister showing up. Really nice to see. You know, he was a bit quiet on overpass. Rain having a good performance. Oh, good to see. coldzera is still a little bit quiet, but like I said, the rest of his teammates are doing enough, clearly. 13-9 on the board. Movistar Riders, no other real option but to just sit back and go for the boring play of saving the weapons into the next round.
Yeah, that's not great. I mean, they will save it. FaZe not really looking to overextend, and that makes sense. There's no need to. You're winning these rounds convincingly. You've only dropped 1 round so far on a CD side. It's fine. Let them save their guns. Steel and Eastort will have their weaponry. For the remaining players, Alex, Lowell, and Mopuz, they can buy. They will get $1,900, unless my math is really off. and it's not ideal. Actually, it's more than that. It's a second round loss bonus. So they will have a little bit more extra buffer to work with. So yeah, the buy is definitely coming in. They do have the rifles, as we have another timeout getting called by Movistars, but they seem to be running out of ideas. Haven't seen anything too elaborate, haven't seen anything crazy. We've seen some B pushes, try to take mid. It's a little weird. They haven't seemed to really pressure FaZe so far. FaZe have just looked very, very comfortable, apart from that one round which Movistars managed to get on the A bomb side. So this is not a good sign.
Well, Movistar Riders are afforded decent buy, but yeah, it's just been absolute mauling in these last few, so gotta take something exponential. Movistar Riders starting to run over towards the apartments. Lol in front of the Opry store. Playing a little bit more passively up towards the top. The underpass stairs. Nico locking down the connector area. But they're looking for this early pick in towards B. This is the main goal of Movistar at the moment. They want to get this early kill in towards this B bomb site. And while Coldzera, Nico taking away 2 kills early on. It is still looking good for Olaf Meister as well in the corner. He was flashed but didn't care. He moves forward and catches off Eastor as well. It's on to steal a 1v4. And while Movistar Riders are starting to feel the real pressure of what FaZe can do when they're playing well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's just manhandling them at the moment. Steel just does get the one consolation frag, but bomb dropped. 12 HP. Coldzera broken, Rain still alive, and he doesn't even have a pathway to escape from. He's covered from all angles. Rain waiting behind, patient walk on the TV room. I say that, and Rain slowly falls back. So that can allow Steel to make his way towards Palace to potentially save his gun, which he should be able to do, but rounds are trickling away. Dinko, they don't really have much to work with here. And Rain hears them, and they're not wasting any time. They immediately, look at them, just immediately going on, trying to ensure that he's not able to rifle. And with 20 seconds on the clock, they can make this happen. He might not be able to save his rifle. But I say that, and they just stick together. I guess they haven't spotted the bomb out yet. Probably imagining that Steel has the bomb, and he probably might be going to with A bombs. But there you have it. FaZe will take another round. Round number 14 coming up. And so far, they've dropped just one round of CD side. An impressive showing indeed. And if you look at 3 players in particular, Olaf, Rain, and Brokey. 18, 20, and 19 frags, respectively. And they have really come to play here.
Yeah, and I think that kind of just sums up the team. When you got like Nico and Coldzera not doing a whole lot, and you've still got 3 players playing out of their minds, that just kind of shows you've got a team just full of absolute fraggers. And while 14-9, Movistar Riders getting into the late stages now, investing everything they can, and it's still not really that good. 2 Khalils, a Mac 10, not a whole lot of utility. Not looking great. Rain throwing his smoke in towards the ramp, putting a little bit of pressure on them. They're ready to go in for this A execute. It's really the only thing left up their sleeve at the moment. The only real option left to them. 2 players inside of the site on the CT side, playing in front of the smokes as well, so they've still got to deal with them as they move forward. And Rain is just not going to let them walk out of the ramp. He's just going to take their head off. He's the gatekeeper to the A bomb site, and he's not letting anybody pass today. The borders are closed. Finally, they overrun, and Eastor takes away Rain. A man advantage in play for FaZe.
Jig is up, though. They know where the bomb is. They know where Lowell is as well. So if Eastor wants to be the hero here, he's going to rotate all the way to Lone, while Lowell tries his best to try and keep the CTs over the A bomb side occupied. And he gets all of... Did he spot? I think he spotted him. I think he spotted an elbow there. He finds a kill. And it's all on Eastor. At least he has the information that all of was short with the AWP. And it's very unlikely there's anyone else in the B bomb side, so he can sneak up. But the longer he takes, the longer Olaf is going to be wary of the fact that someone might be coming in from B apartments and Eastor. He's managed to sneak his way through. And he knows where Olaf is. Spots out a barrel. 2-tap. But that could have been a 1-tap. Bomb going to get planted. Punches in the numbers. And now it's a postman. 1v2. Can he pull this off?
Oh, Easter spotted. Brokey knows exactly where he is. That's the kill. Easiest retake of his life. Brokey taking away Easter, and a 15th round now in play for FaZe Clan. Just one more and they will be done, heading on to the third. Movistar Riders, they've got money into this last round. They'll at least get the AKs across everybody. Easter can buy an ult, but we haven't really seen them do anything with their buys in the last few, so still feeling very confident that FaZe should be able to close this, even if they don't do it here.
I think they're going to do it here. Movistars have shown nothing on the team. Just them, running out. Not even... I don't even think I've even seen, like, just a standard execute coming out from them. They've just been looking to just win the duels, and the problem right now is for FaZe Clan, despite Nico and Cole kind of blowing cold at the moment, the rest of them have really stood up, and that's one thing, I mean, you mentioned as well, Tinker, like, when these players are feeling it, they really feel it. Brokey, a nice little flick there. Doesn't quite get a kill, but that's okay. It's done a ton of damage in the Mopos. He spots a couple of players out. It's going to be the A hit coming in. 2 players, 3 players inside of Palace. And I guess who's waiting for them? It is Rain looking to rain blood all over the A-bomb site. I say that and he dies. Of course he does. Alex opens it up. 2 quick kills. Brokey with a nice little flick.
He's under
Stays
pressure.
alive.
Yeah, still under pressure though. Mopaz he wanted to go forward, but his teammate's Molotov came in. A little bit of miscommunication there, perhaps. But Easter and Mopaz, the last 2 remaining players here from Movistar Riders, and their chances here on Mirage is look for the retake. They're both playing in front of the CT smoke. Once it starts to fade, that's their cover gone. And now they're going to be open to CT, and that's exactly where Brokey will take the kill. And now he's only Easter. He'll do his best. He'll find one, but he's overrun. And it's Olaf Meister that takes him away. FaZe Clan will be walking away with a 16-9 win on Mirage.
All right, I love this. I love this. Yeah. Spray that body. Spray that body. You'd love to see it.
FaZe Clan just replying with a little bit of BM of their own, right? Movistar have been going